Hey guys, thanks for watching our videos. I want to remind you of our free giveaway of this booster box right here to any subscribers. Once we reach the 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel, we'll be able to give one of these away to a random winner. So please like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and enjoy this video that's coming up. What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we have a battle between King Cold and Bardock's Crew Red. Some of the new set 13 decks that are pretty cheap to get, I guess. They don't have many SRs or SPRs that you need. There's a lot of things in the deck, maybe a couple of rares that might be a little bit expensive, but overall they are pretty cheap to get decks with commons and uncommons. So it's nice to see that Bandai is giving us some cool decks that don't really have to cost much. So we have a turn 1 King Cold that plays a field card, and now it's Bardock's turn. My teammate Jeff and Seep are playing, Jeff's playing Bardock, Seep's playing King Cold. Bardock basically is a deck that spams out little guys that become big guys, you know, 1-drops that become 3-drops once they're on the field, and they get attack boosts. They basically need the bond on the field to get more power and to get better effects, so you spam a lot of battle cards. And King Cold actually does the opposite. It doesn't really spam battle cards, it spams field cards, and field cards give the leader and yourself a lot of power, and they help you self-awaken. So each field card draws a card when you play it, and you can self-awaken if you want. Once you self-awaken, you get a 10k boost every time you discard a field card from your field, and that also gives you some effects. So we have King Cold here, turn 2 awaken when he plays the Unison. The Unison lets him play another field card for free for a +1 marker. So we have 3 fields now, and now his battle cards become a lot cheaper to play because they reduce the cost for each field card that you have. So King Cold's going for his first swing. Seep is thinking what to do. He's also taking the shot, and now the Unison is taking another shot, so leaving 2 energy open to give Bardock his second turn. Bardock is a deck that I think goes around turn 3, maybe it wants to go, maybe turn 2, turn 3, wants to go all in, full ahead in attack. So he awakens because he has 3 Saiyans on the field, so the bond is also live for most of his crew members, I think. Maybe not, because the Goku may not be. Oh, the King Cold is playing his negate, which means that I think every time you attack a leader, you have to discard a card. It's basically a mini topo. Bardock is playing his evolve on his Bardock's crew. So this is the SR for the Bardock's crew that I think when it swings, it gets you another crew member on the field from your drop. So you see that Jeff is discarding his fascia from the deck by his skill, and once he attacks, he probably plays the fascia. And now that he has a bond 3 for the Bardock's crew, his 1-drops gain a lot of attack. Because the bond 3, and bond basically says that you need 3 or 2 battle cards depending on the bond. King Cold is negating with the Homicidal Clones negate. Very good negate that came out in the evolution booster. I really love it. I think it's kind of replacing Dormant Potential for most green decks at the moment. So he plays a Tora from the drop, I think. Or did he hotcast it? I didn't see it. Discarding for the King Cold effect and swinging into leader. Seep has the blocker. So he's discarding another one to swing at leader. So the King Cold is a mini topo that discards one card from your hand, and yeah, it's okay. It's nice. It's one energy, so it's cheaper, but it also has a less good effect. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. King Cold has a lot of other stuff too, because he can activate battle and discard a field card from his field to get a 10k boost. So he's basically a 25k leader at some point, which is something to consider when you're dealing with King Cold. And Jeff is passing turn. He doesn't want to discard anymore. But King Cold is at 2 life. It's a low life for such a control-y deck. Keeps going after the field. So the Tora is a blocker. Didn't know that Tora was a blocker, but you know. So the SR Bardock has barrier, which makes it a little bit uneasy to remove, but it's a 20k, so you can swing at it pretty okay. It's a 20k beat stick. So it's not that hard to swing at it if you want. Not sure what the unison is swinging at, but I think it's swinging at the Bardock. I'm not sure. Well, it's swinging at the one drop. Let's see, it leaves his energy open for another defensive turn. Hand size is getting smaller of both players. Turn 3 should be, whoa, he charged his fourth SR, holy shit. So now he's at 3 energy, so his Goku has an activate main that it gains attack power until it becomes a 25k, so it's a 25k 1-drop. That's pretty decent. It's a nice SR from the set for red decks in general, actually. It's not really a Bardock's Crew SR, but more of a red deck. It's a pretty good target for a Heartfelt Plea. If you guys are playing Heartfelt Plea, would recommend this card very much. The Seep has another King Cold on the field to dwindle the hand of his opponent. Gives him a pretty safe feeling, I guess. Still at 2 life. Jeff is overwhelming for a Bardock, which is going to be coolered. And cooler hits a 4-drop or less, and it goes straight into the drop area instead of being played. And then it plays itself, and once he is at 8 or more cards in his hand, he has to discard a card. Oh wow, the Pan. Old school Pan. Giving all of his red battle cards 5k and double strike. That's when you're at 2 life, then every hit can be a fatal hit. So yeah, good choice. Pan also has deflect, I think. So this free Royal Supremacy negate is pretty good, because if you have a lot of field spells, then it becomes a free negate, and it kills a 3-drop or less. So you have seen the 1-drop being killed by it, and Jeff just plays another one with his leader. So it's basically still the same. Except another homicidal clones gives him another blocker. And Jeff now goes after the field because he doesn't want to discard any more cards, I think. But the pan is a really good call for this deck, you know, because you're already spamming out so much little guys that become big guys. Then once you get the pan on the field and they all get double strike, it's like, you know, a lot of really good attackers. It's great. It's great. I think it's so fun to get into Dragon Ball and play these pretty budget decks with old cards, you know, getting pretty decent results, because I think Bardock has a lot of potential, and I think King Cold might have it too, except that it's a pretty linear deck with linear plays and not much room to get in the tech, or yeah, you know, you have to spend a lot of your deck room on field cards, because and you have a unison that pretty much works with it. Oh wow, Seep plays a 1-drop Frieza that kills his entire board, not ignoring barrier, but you know, spending a 1 energy to play it and then spending 2 energy on the play to wipe the board. It's a pretty good comeback. Jeff is now with a pretty little hand and 1 blocker, but at pretty high life, considering Seep is only at 1 life now. So if Jeff can make a comeback, he can pretty much go for it for that 1 swing. And Seep is playing the Toby super combo from this set 13 that pretty much gives another battle card 6k, so it becomes an 11k super combo, which is, yeah, pretty good in this deck, because you don't have a lot of combo power, because again, you're losing so much room in your deck on fields. You need all the combo power you can get. I think that's a very good call to play Toby instead of draw 2 super combo, for instance, because you need a combo power sometimes. King Vegeta is going for the swing with 4 markers and a possible -3. And Jeff is doing very good job of blocking that one, because that could have been a fatal blow with 0 energy open and not much cards in hand. Look at the size of that King Cold board, man. So, not a lot of field cards. I think Seep is whiffing a little bit on the fields. Luckily he has enough fields in play, but I think it's more of a meaning. The meaning is that you cycle through them, so you play them, then you sacrifice them, then you play a new one to get a new effect. I think it should be a lot more cyclable, but if you don't see him, it's tough. It can be tough. But you know, can't complain. Seep has a good board and a reasonable hand. Bardock is going to swing for leader, and it's going to be negated. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I don't think he can play it, because you need 3 or more field spells to play it for free. And Jeff is playing the Torah from his leader's effect, which allows him to get a card from his drop back to his hand, I think. Yeah, I think that's what it does. So the leader is swinging and Jeff is comboing to 30, 35k. I think Jeff is about to go all in. I think that's also the wise decision. So he has a 35k, I think. And Seep is comboing that attack out by comboing his secret away, which is a shame. And then comes the final push, I guess, with a unison that... Oh no, he hardcasts the Piccolo. Holy shit. And the Bardock, which pretty much gives Jeff the push that he needs and plays another super combo. Damn. Very good. Now he goes all in. Very nice.